My name is Alexandra Spencer. I'm a data scientist at Gleeds. Quite significantly, actually, I have gone from being client-facing in financial services to a technical role in construction. I would say there are three main points. The type of work that I'm involved in, the type of environment, and also the realization of the value you can bring to a company. In terms of type of work, in university, you're mostly dealing with analyses and model creation, and I've gone from that to deploying and managing real business solutions, which have a completely different level of complexity. In terms of teamwork, in university, you're mostly involved in individual projects or very small teams, maybe 3 or 4 people. Whereas in the workplace, you're dealing with multiple teams across multiple departments or even multiple companies. The number of stakeholders is much higher, and you need to be mindful as well of the fact that not everyone understands what you do. And I have had this question asked to me several times since I've started, when I was asked, "What's your job title?" Data scientist. But what does that mean? What do you actually do? You just need to be mindful of how you communicate that across to people. The third is the value you can bring to a company. You and I know what a data scientist does because we've been in this field for some time, but not everyone does. Since I've joined Gleeds, I've shown the potential for models that can, for example, predict how likely is a client to default on a payment or make a payment on time, or how likely is a client to leave you and your business, and so on. In the previous hack, I was missing one of the software that the team was using to develop their solution. In order to install it and the 162 updates required, it took me 2 hours. I also had a limited experience on 2 of the programming languages they were using, and I didn't have the same background of the context in which the solution was being created, namely construction industry, as I was in financial services at the time. But I wanted to learn and I wanted to win. And I believe it's having that can-do mentality that makes for a winning team. The way I came across Project Hack, one of my lecturers in university just happened to send me an email to see if I was interested. I thought, well, that looks great. I want to try it. That's how I met James Garner. That's how I met the majority of the people that I currently work with at Gleeds. It was overall a really great experience. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it was that experience that drew my attention to Gleeds as an employer. Enjoy the free bar. Thank you very much to Projecting Success for your kind generosity. These hacks are probably the only opportunity you will have at this stage in your career to work with people at a high level, such as project managers or experienced data scientists, experienced analysts, people who have the most impact in a project and also have can make the hiring decisions. In comparison with graduate programs, when you go to an assessment center, for example, you'll only be working with students. Once you enter the workplace in a graduate program, you most likely only work with your immediate team, but it will take a considerable number of years before you can reach that level. So I don't think I can stress enough how valuable of an opportunity this is and what a big difference it can mean. What you make with that opportunity is completely up to you.